Nancy Pelosi's successor has been announced, but it looks like just more of the same for Democrats. God bless, I just thought we'd get a break here. Did we get one?
We did not. We got Representative Hakeem Jeffries, who is 30 years younger than Pelosi, so that, he's got that going for him. But other than that, he ticks off every single box of being nothing more than another corporate political hack. He came from a corporate defense law firm, something we always talk about with these people. They stay loyal to them. He's the top recipient of hedge fund money in the House, all kinds of other corporations. He's voted against, things like the Green New Deal. He won't sign on to it. Just a very run-of-the-mill corporate right-wing Democrat.
Why do we get the best stories? This is another. We've done 2 Common Dream stories here today.
Yeah.
That weren't reported anywhere else. Common Dreams, Norman Solomon. Good. It gives it's an op-ed by Norman Solomon. He says, "Wait just a second. This Jeffries guy, this is nothing like you're expecting. He is so far away from AOC or anything progressive, it'll make your head spin." He's described as a Clinton corporate Democrat. A Clinton corporate Democrat. Clinton's the guy that brought us NAFTA, destroyed unions. That was okay with the Democrats. They just adjusted. It was okay that he gave us the landmark crime bill that housed more people because it was the advent of corporate prisons. That's what Bill Clinton left us. Wall Street deregulations brought on the 2008 meltdown. You've got he created havoc where it comes to progressive issues. That's what Clinton did. This guy is Clinton on steroids.
He really is. And Clinton also gave us the Telecommunications Act.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
Helped conform the consolidated corporate media. But look, Jeffries, it's not the progressive, it's not the kind of person the Democrats really should have gone with at this moment. What they've elected is basically 30 more years of another version of Nancy Pelosi, because this guy isn't a fighter. He's great at raising money, which is what Pelosi's biggest strength was. And that appears to be all they care about. When it comes to actually writing a piece of legislation to help the American public, to help struggling families, this is not the guy. He is not the savior. We still have to look elsewhere.
If you go down the list of issues progressive that he voted against, it is staggering. I mean, and Pelosi knows this. She came up with the housing bill in New York. The guy comes out and votes against it. That's just fair housing where they want to, we need to
change. And that's his area.
That's
I'm not
his
even going to help my people.
And oh, by the way, while that's happening, he gets more hedge fund money than any Democrat up in Washington right now. Hedge fund money. So you think Wall Street loves him because he cares about progressives? Or do you think they love him because this is the new Democrat, the corporate Democrat? That's what we have here, is the corporate Democrat. And it's just a rework. It's a rework of Bill Clinton, isn't it?
It is. And what we can expect, obviously, more pushback against the progressives, which is one thing he's actually on record as saying.
Talk about that. I missed that whole point.
There will never be a moment where I bend the knee to hard left democratic socialism, which democratic socialism is basically FDR.
Hates Bernie Sanders. This guy hates Bernie Sanders. Anytime he can talk about Bernie Sanders, by God, he's going to talk about Bernie's a socialist, borderline communist. He's going to destroy the American economy, blah, 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 blah. This is the guy that Nancy Pelosi said is the future of the Democratic Party. Those are her words. Yeah. He is the future of the Democratic Party.
There's a ton of bright stars in the House.
There's so many.
I mean, you could have gone with a Ro Khanna, a Katie Porter, a Ted Lieu.
Why not a Katie Porter? I mean, Katie Porter is just...
Did you know? Let me put it this way. The Republicans spent $8 million to unseat Katie Porter.
Yeah.
The Democratic Party put $300,000 in her race.
Wow.
They don't want her there. She eked one out. It was tough, but she got it.
Well, she's at the other hemisphere of this Jeffries cat that's going to be leading the Democrats now.